Hey, what's up team? I hope everyone's doing well. In this video, we're going to talk about the cartoon version of Broadside, and this video is going to be a little bit unique because, so I'll tell you this. I have a couple of like YouTube advisors who tell me tips and hints and tricks and things like that, and one of the things that they always tell me is like, dude, you should script your long form videos. And I get it, and I kind of do, I kind of have a general idea of what I want to talk about, but most of the time it's kind of improvised. I kind of like it, actually. I like the free flow of ideas, and I flub like I just did many, many times. But this one, I've already done the review for him, the toy version, or excuse me, the toy version. Yeah, this is the cartoon version. But this one is special because this actually is for Mr. Word Burglar, the Word Burglar, one of my favorite hip-hop artists out there. And I don't know if you guys are big on music, if you listen to your stuff, but I'm sure you have some type of like favorite musician of yours, right? And by the way, because I have transformed this guy, I don't think I'm going to need to consult the manual, but if I do, then so be it. Oh, and this is also a Dr. Wu product with Mechanic Studios, the folks who used to run or used to be affiliated with MechFans toys and stuff. And so, yeah, really cool accessories games, by the way. These two little missile things over here, this broad axe and this blaster that we'll kind of play with once we kind of convert him into bot mode. But yeah, this belongs to Word Burglar because he commented on the first Broadside video, and I was like, oh snap! Wait, I was like, yo, you want this, dude? You want this? But that one had already been promised to somebody, so I was like, yo, let me know if you want this, and I'll get you another one. And so yeah, TF Safari was kind enough to hook me up with this one, the toy version, and I think he and I are the same age. And so, yeah, so I got this one for him. And yeah, so again, this is for him. And like, man, it's like, I don't want to get like weird and like overglazed or something like that. But dude, his raps are so good. And he raps about tons of stuff. But one of the unique things about him is that, dude, he'll rap about things that are like, I don't know, like nerd geek type stuff, cartoons, Transformers, G.I. Joes. Like he's a big Joe guy. I know he's a huge Joe guy. He used to work at a comic book store. And I think the homie Cardboard Bot said he'd seen him before, that was a store that he had frequented. And okay, you know what? I think we're done with the bot mode here. That's nice, man. That's nice. Nice and buttery joints. Yeah, everything holds in pretty well. And you can kind of lift the shoulders up a little bit. That's cool, man. That's cool. I'm digging the face sculpt, dude. All nice and red, like he's had a little bit too much to look. He does have heel spurs. Maybe he doesn't. Maybe that's part of another mode or something like that. But let me dress him up with his accessories. And so, dude, I just love listening to Word Burglar stuff because one, it's like nostalgic. He talks about all the stuff that I thought was cool. Robotech, Transformers, Voltron, G.I. Joe, and like he's all about that life, you know what I mean? But I mean, other than that, of course, he has tons of other raps that are about other things. And in fact, there's this cat named Bill Mosienko. He's a hockey dude. I don't know anything about hockey, but I learned about him through Word Burglar. And I actually spat the first verse of Bill Mosienko because the song is about never giving up, basically. It's a beautiful song talking about resilience. And you know what? It's too bad that he can't hold this blaster. It's just, if you could close the hand a little bit tighter, like that's okay. But you saw what was happening. It was kind of like flipping. It's a little loose, but that's cool, man. He looks really nice, and I wonder if I could plug in the little miscals. But yeah, like I was saying, his song Bill Mosienko, I sang the first verse of it while I was giving a speech at my company's holiday party. I think it was last year. I was so nervous spitting it out. I was holding a piece of paper and I was like or I was holding my phone or something and I was like all shaking and stuff. But no, give him a listen, dude. He's on like Bandcamp, he's on YouTube and stuff. He's absolutely amazing. Great wordplay, similes like metaphors, homophones, homonyms, just everything. He seriously, he's one of the best. And his albums have gotten like have gotten me through some dark periods, dude. I mean, we all go through them as human beings, you know what I mean? We have days where we're standing in the light, and sometimes we have days where we're sitting in the rain. And a lot of those days where I was sitting in the rain and I couldn't feel proper about myself, some of those songs allowing me to remember, the happy times when I was a child. Like there's a song that he has about a Sears catalog, and I remember that, dude. I remember looking at those toy catalogs as a kid, circling the things that I wanted, just like pretending, just imagining if my family could afford all of those things. And hey, can you guys give me 1 second? Sorry about that. My phone was blowing up. It was my wife. What was I talking about? Sears catalog. Yeah. So that Sears catalog, dude. I remember circling all those things, wanting so many of that stuff, so many of those toys, and yeah, like his stuff just takes me back really, and he puts me in a good place. And so, yeah, I even messaged him and I was like, yo, I'll hook you up, dude. What you want, man? And then he was like, oh, he's like, this is fine. But yo, I prepared my man a savage gift set. I prepared like He-Man, Skeletor, Panther, Battle Cat, YOLO Park Optimus Prime, YOLO Park Megatron, the AMK Series Pro versions, AMK Series Pro Starscream. What else am I giving him? Psykill from the GoBots, uh, Masked Cobra Commander. I was once a Man Cobra Commander from GI. Dude, I'm sending him a huge care package because, yeah, like I said, man, I was going through some really dark times, and honestly, like it was through Kato's collection that Kato's toys that I learned about Word Burglar, and the first album that I heard from him was called Welcome to Cobra Island. Oh my goodness. If you are a G.I. Joe fan, you have to listen to that album. You absolutely have to. Like treat yourself and listen to that album. It's just so good. It's so clever. And honestly, like, if I come up on some money and if like there's some things that I'm working on, and if those things pay off and I come into a good bonus, I want to reach out to him to try to commission an album, dude. Like he is that good. He is that good. It's like, think about, like, you have a favorite chef and you're just like, oh man, I wonder if I could just pay him to make this like one dish that I really like because I know he can like cook it up like super savagely and stuff. And so it's kind of like that. Like that's how much like I respect this guy, like his skill. He's incredible. Honestly, he's so, what's the word? Like he needs more notoriety. Like people need to notice him, dude. And honestly, like I only wish him the best. Yeah, really, one of the good guys in the space. And Welcome to Cobra Island is up there, man. I played it on repeat for like ever and a day. And by the way, I don't know if you recall, but the way the arms transform are a little bit tricky, but I mean that in like a really cool way. They're asymmetric, actually. Like one of the arms, I recall, folds up and fills like this gap. Yeah, like you see right here. And this one actually folds up and pops out to the other side over here. But he has another song called Rental Patient, where like y'all cats, the young cats, you wouldn't know, but back in the day, dude, VCRs and renting videos or DVDs from like your local video store. That's how you watch stuff, man. And if it wasn't in stock, then it wasn't in stock, dude. And that's it, dude. And then you had to like rewind. Hey, wait a minute. I'm trying to figure out what to do with this other fist. Did this lift up? I feel like this part also lifts up in the front to hide the fist. Yeah, there you go. But yeah, so he talks about the woes of renting videotapes and having to rewind them, and yeah, it's like, and it's supposed to be kind of like a play on like mental patient, but he calls it rental patient. It's just so good. It's so beautiful. It's so artistic, man. Like I can't say enough. And if he were to ever hear me talking about this, he'd be like, I'm sure he'd feel weird, because sometimes I feel weird when people reach out to me and they glaze hard, and I'm just like, I'm just a dude, man. I'm just trying to do my thing, but I'm glad you appreciate what I'm doing here. But not like, seriously, I love his stuff, dude. I'm just a huge fan. I got to figure out how to. I think I. Yeah. Okay, I think that's it. Yeah. And then you pull these sides up. Then you pull that down. Okay, that took a little bit of patience or effort, and I needed to have patience. That's cool. That's mad cool, dude. Liking that a lot. And I'm wondering, the other one, the toy version came with little jets, I think, little aerial bot looking jets that you can put over here. But I'm sure you can plug these in on the side. Yeah. And over here, whatever. But I think the side is good. But yeah, there's so many good songs. He has a song called Cybertron like Connoisseur, where he talks about, like, it's a roll call of all the different, like, Transformers. And I've done, what is it, like, a song reaction on the channel. You guys can check it out, and you can actually see my face. Hey, what's this? I wonder if this is for jet mode or something like that. Huh. Because there is a hinge here, but I'm not entirely familiar with it. Huh. Interesting. But yeah, this is his boat mode. Super sick, right? And the transformation was pretty easy. And me fumbling over here, that's just me. It's not with this. Well done. Very, very well done. Not bad at all. Let me take a quick picture of this, and then afterwards we can progress into the jet mode, okay? All right, I think this one's going to give me the most trouble. I think this one's going to give me the most trouble. I was going to say, this seems new, and I feel like it opens up because there's this hinge here. Or maybe it's just, oh, it's just attached to this. Okay, I'm glad I didn't do anything hasty. And that's right, you got to fish all of that out, but you do need to move this kind of back. But yeah, man, so this one's dedicated to him. This video is dedicated to him. This toy, obviously, is dedicated to him. And as far as my sponsor obligation goes, I think I've mentioned to you guys before that I do a long-form video. I do a short-form video at a minimum. Sometimes I do more, especially if you have a triple changer. Like in the case of some of the combiners, I'll do the bot mode, the alt mode, and then I'll also do the combined mode as well. And so, but anyway, so that's what I'm doing, kind of my sponsor obligation, so that I can send this guy off to him. I think he was telling me that Canada Post was having a strike or something like that, and so hopefully by the time that this is all done, everything will be resolved on their end, and I can ship him that care package and stuff. But yeah, I got a lot of nice goodies from. Oh, I'm also sending him Missing Link Optimus Prime. I'm also going to send him a KO G1 Optimus Prime in case he just wants to display it. And if there's enough space, I'll include like what is it, Masterpiece Megatron and stuff. Like seriously, I admire this guy so much. And again, also his just music has gotten me through a lot, dude. It's really strange, I know to say that, but like, yeah, dude, music is something incredible. You know what I mean? It's weird. It's like, it's not alive, but it makes you feel things that are real and that are live. You know what I mean? It's almost like somebody poured a portion of their soul, like a tiny bit of their spark into this thing that they created. And therefore this thing can proliferate and light everyone else's like darkness, so to speak. And I know that's mad cheeseball, like, but you know what I mean? Music's not real, but yet the emotional experience that you have when you listen to it is very, very real. And so anyway, so yeah, so this video, or excuse me, this toy in this video and all of that stuff is dedicated to the mighty Word Burglar out there in Canada, the Great White North. I've been to Canada a couple of times. I was there at TFCon when I was working for Splash Damage. We were just kind of scoping stuff out in preparation for what is it, for Reactivate, RIP, because it never happened. I shouldn't laugh, but yeah, rip. But yeah, so Splash Damage was cool. They sent me out there, and I had a lot of fun. I didn't know how cold it was going to be, and so, dude, I arrived at the airport, and I like being comfortable on flights, and so I just wore like sweats and just like a sweater, and I got there and I was freezing my sack off, dude. I thought I was gonna, seriously, it was so cold. But yeah, I bundled up and I got adjusted to it. I'd never seen so much snow, because, you know, I'm a Cali guy, and I think that's it, man. I think that's it. Gotta get this there. Something to do with that little bit. I guess it just rests in there. That seems kind of weird, but whatever, dude. The landing gear is here, and I almost lost my nail. Ow! Don't do that. Don't do that. Oh, maybe this bit is supposed to, yeah, I see. It's supposed to latch in there. Nice. And dude, I've been saying, like, the broadside jet mode could be so much more improved if somehow it could be like this and the wings sat up higher, because this is just really too low. This needs to sit up. Even if it had bridged up a little bit and made the wings shorter, I think it would look like it would make for a more believable jet mode. Oh, you know what? I think I got to bring these down. Yeah, like that. Something like that. I may have I may have left out a step using these things over here, but that's fine. Well, that's the jet mode. And then I think these things can plug in. They should plug in on the underside. But again, the wings are just too low, dude. They just need to be up here. And I hope if someone were to ever make a modern Broadside that that they adjust all of this, because he deserves a reboot, a remix, a refresh, a glam up, so to speak. And I can see that there are little nubs over here. So it does look like they can plug in or not. Because I think the blaster has it too. It does. And so I guess you can mount it if you wanted, but that's fine. That's fine. So yeah, so this is the jet mode. The boat was not too bad. This is probably the worst of all the modes. Bot mode is obviously the best. Boat is second. And this is a third. And it's always kind of been like that, you know what I mean? But hey, I'd be curious to know, do you guys have any type of favorite artist? It doesn't necessarily have to be a musician. It could be a painter or not even an artist. Is there someone or somebody influential in your life that that I don't know, that you are moved by or has a special kind of place in there? I'd be curious to know, you know what I mean? I'm not giving anything away, but if you care to share, provide your comments below. I always love reading that type of stuff, you know what I mean? I don't get the chance to respond to everybody because I get so many comments across all the different social media platforms, but I promise I do read them. And so, yeah, that's been it for me, for you, for TF Safari, for the Word Burglar, and for Broadside. I appreciate y'all being here. And he kind of looks like Spider-Man-ish, right? Talk to you next time. Bye.